Well, welcome to Grand National number 8. Holy crap. Can you believe it? 8 of them. This is by far the largest. Look who it is. Look at the Coyote boys. Come on here, mess it up already. Hey, Insco. All Coyote guys. Walking around with this trophy. What a show off. What's up, man? How you been? Good? So we're here at Grand National 8. Everybody showed up. Over 600 entries. Holy crap. So what am I going to do today? Not practice. I'm going to walk around and talk to people and say, hey. Bullshit. And bullshit, yeah. I guess everybody knows me by now. And then we have Bryce, Mikey, Kelvin, and Lessick under the tent. Over there is Happy, the chassis I've been sharing. Pretty cool development I have over there. And then right across from the street, I have Stall Racing, my arch nemesis. But I'm not going to practice today or do warm-up tomorrow or happy hour. I'm just going to go straight to qualifying and send it. You guys know, maybe not the best idea. I have a torn labrum. Surgery's not until 25th, so why not try run grands? Probably not the best choice, but whatever. At this point, we're already here. It doesn't matter. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And fucking hell. Will's on motor number 3, even though he just went fast. Mikey went fast that last session after putting some new tires. Chuck is freaking out for no reason. My kart's ready to go. And I passed tech first time go. Bryce is doing good. Hey, and Kelvin's 8th overall in light. Unbelievable. What? Low? High?
It's all they see is your face.
Exactly. All they need to see is his beautiful face. I don't know. I gotta walk around and talk to people. Later in the afternoon. You know how I am. I'm like a social butterfly. Sometimes. Alright. I know there's not been much walking around or doing anything. I will get after it and walk around, I promise. He's fast and heavy, sucks in medium. He's fast and heavy. The dads are happy. Caleb's here.
Hey, who is this Mexican right here?
Don't know what Caleb's doing here, but he's here.
Who is this Mexican?
We're gonna go to the award ceremony.
Jorge Jr.
How's it going? Pretty bad.
Here with Jorge Ruiz. How's the shoulder feeling? Have you driven at all today?
No, I have not driven at all today. To be honest, the shoulder doesn't feel the best, but I do have a brace and I'm just going to send it tomorrow.
So what's up with all these posts? Are you Jam Racing Media now? What's going on?
Not Jam Racing Media, but I'm trying to, share the wealth and spread the news of karting.
Let's be my mic. Do my mic.
And to be honest, this is real grassroots racing. We're not like Kart Chaser. We don't go after two-strokes all the time.
All right. Anyways, I don't agree with anything Jorge just said, but I'll let him have his vlog back.
Yeah. Oh, gee, I didn't know which way is up or down. Well, we'll continue this later, but you guys know it's true. I love, I love Kart Chaser. Look at this. Hitting up his girl.
Oh, yeah. The best looking girl out there.
Oh, Reagan, look at you, man. You're already learning. You're so young. You're so young if you already learned what to do and say. Yeah. You should learn. Something that took your dad years to learn.
What I learned?
Something that took me years to learn. But here, we're at the awards ceremony. The awards have not started, but we're all ready to go. Looks like they're giving out some pretty good trophies. Pretty good stuff. I can't wait to what Bryce is going to give me. Because whatever he gets, I'm going to take it. Hey, good morning, race fans. I never edit anything out, but Bryce pointed out that the camera was facing the wrong direction while I was talking the whole time. So this is day 2 of the Grands. Oh my God! I haven't made it to. I haven't even made it on track yet. I gotta mount some tires. full send. Bryce ran well this morning. He's over here somewhere. Kelvin was really quick. Don't know how. They're over there working on the CRG Reed Racing. They're pretty quick this morning too. Everybody found speed overnight because they had time to think, process everything. Stalls, this is their home track. Casey's right over there. I can't move my arm that high, but right over there. He hasn't been doing that good, so it kind of gives me a good chance to beat him. Jesus, I just lost my whole train of thought. Oh yeah, I got the MGM. I got one of the best karts out here. Probably the dang strongest engine out here. I got the best crew you could ask for. These guys. There's no excuse why I should suck. Except I have a really bad shoulder. And that's my excuse for the whole weekend. If I can make it through qualifying and Heat 1 without in horrible pain, then Heat 2 and 3 is doable. The finals, 20 laps, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. That's going to take some grit. Let's see if I can do it. Let's get after it. Here we go for my qualifying run. Now, I timed it perfectly because I know the 480 is fast. You're about to see how fast. Because he leaves me in the dust like I'm standing still. It's first time on the kart. So, it had way too much front end bite and I drove like crap. The front end would go, the rear wouldn't stay underneath it. I was trying to keep up with him, but in the high speed section, if the car was more hooked up, I could, get a better run. Really, everybody complains about, oh, you want to be in this position to qualify fast, that position. All you want to do is catch a really good draft at the right time. And I was set up for that. I just didn't drive right. That's just the truth. Because I was on it, and then out of nowhere, I was not on it. Like right there. Kart was just not happy, not handling right. I wasn't driving right either. So that one little bobble cost me everything. Basically lost the draft. I hit the curb there. And then this is the first time ever that I take this, not the scoreboard turn, but later on it's going to be the first time that I ever take that I-70 turn. And that's a doozy. There's a hump in the middle of that joker. And it caught me by surprise. But everywhere else, once I got going, it felt better. But to be honest, it needed more. I needed a lot more because I did not qualify well at all. And that right there, that turn, that's the first time I take that turn. And man, that thing had a hump in the middle or somewhere, a bump. And you caught that bump wrong, it was going to send you sideways. So not the qualifying effort that I wanted, but I did not drive well. Things were not looking good. Overall, we had some work to do. Alright, qualifying in the books. He sucked. He got his fastest lap taken away. Kelvin sucked. Just didn't drive well, I guess. I don't know what happened. I sucked. So we all sucked. So we have the senior heavies have to save the day. Mikey, Bryson Heavy, and Will have to turn it around because all the bad lucks happened in the morning. I'm 44th. I drove like shit. Making some changes to the car. Taking away some front end, has way too much front end bite. Adding some tire pressure and then sending it. Shoulder held up. Once the adrenaline gets going, it doesn't hurt too much. I had to move where my hands usually go, so that's going to take some time getting used to. I got some quick people back there with me, so let's see if I can make some positions. Alright, for Heat 1, the changes I made were to take away the front end bite of the kart. I needed to slow the front end of the kart down just because it was just too wild. My plan here was just to hang back, miss the accents, miss the wrecks, and try to get a good start. The first couple corners went well. Moved through the field pretty good. To be honest, I was surprised. I was like, oh, and the kart felt better. Like we were moving in the right direction. Like it wasn't as twitchy it was before. But starts were hectic, but not too crazy. There wasn't any big pile-ups, so I wish there was, because I could have made a lot more positions up if there was a big pile-up. But there wasn't. There was a little beating and banging. As you can see, the accordion effect of the thing. And anytime the door open up, you have to make your move. You have to try and go for something. If not, at the beginning we're all bunched up, so this is the best time to make all the passes, be a little bit more bold. So when the door opens up, I shove my nose in there, I end up getting one cart sliding behind another. So that's just how you have to race, where you're in the back the first couple laps, maybe first 1 or 2 laps. After that, I try to find like a drafting partner, settle down, and then like work with them to keep moving forward once we get strung out a little bit. Sometimes in these big races, we're so closely matched that you don't get strung out as far as you want to get strung out. But here, you did not want to lose the draft. The draft was worth a minute or two just because of this long dang straightaway down to I-70. But it made some exciting racing. The gearing was kind of tricky. I was playing around with it here and there. You can see I am not geared correctly. The 999 had a monster top end gear set, and I did not. I had one that was hitting the limiter a little bit too early. But you know, that's just something that I was just dealing with since I hadn't been practicing. I hadn't gotten time in the draft. But in the tight infield section, the gear helped. So it's a trade-off. Do you want to be quick in the tight infield, or do you want to be fast in the section, the long run up to a line? At that point in time, I was thinking to myself, maybe I geared it wrong. But to be honest, I think I was geared pretty good and pretty close. Because when the racing happened, that's when I was able to make some moves. Here the 104 gets up on the curve. I slide. I keep calling the 104. It's the 004. I think. Make a move on the inside, and then try to get towed up here and here. I was thinking about making a couple of moves, but I might get hung up. And yes, I do. He's get hung up in that accident. Throws me all the way to the back. So I didn't make many positions. I didn't lose many positions at the start. I did make up some spots, so I was running good. And then from there on, I lost everything that I gained. So it did not go well. Just I got caught up. I was catching people and making passes here and there, just running them down, trying to pass them as clean as possible. So there, I get up on the curbing, pretty good. So I, put my head back down, remove my head from my butt, and try to get by him, still as clean as possible. But we're in the back racing. There's no point to be like doing stupid moves or forcing the issue when the issue doesn't have to be forced. You can take your time and make a good, decent pass without being aggressive like you do in the mid pack and towards the front of the pack. So I got by the 555. I'm going to come up to the next cart, and at this point we weren't anywhere near another cart. So I decided to get on the 071's back bumper and decided to ride around behind them for a couple laps and see where he was quicker and where I could pick up. He was a hard charger. He would charge the corners extremely hard, and it looked like his cart would push and then snap to a oversteer. And this is where people get like confused. Oh, my cart's so free. My cart's so free. And a lot of times is the cart's really tight and snug, and you have to give it a lot of wheel input to get the cart to start turning. And when you give it a lot of wheel input and the rear end wants to come around afterwards, it's because you're plowing the front tires. And when the front tires finally get that grip, it snaps the rear end around. And you're like, oh man, my cart's free. I can't, it's crazy how loose it is. No, your cart's tight. You just think it's free because, one, you're hitting the brakes while turning. So solid rear axle, lock up the rear brakes, then it turns. Or you're just pushing, and then by the time the tires say, hey, I have grip, you have so much wheel input, it snaps in the rear end around because the rear tires can't hold it. That's just a little bit of tuning advice. I had too much front grip, and the rear couldn't hold it. So I took away front grip. Rear worked better, but I wasn't pushing. I barely gave it any wheel input. Here we're coming up to the line. I gave him another little shove, and then we have 2 to go. It was a fun little battle, but I knew I was going to try and make up one more position and I was not going to make any moves or passes until the last moment of the front straightaway. So I saw him there. He takes it a lot better than I did. I back off a lot, and then here I get a really good run. I poke my nose out, and then just a drag race to the line to get an extra position. I had a blast. I had fun. It sucked being caught up in that wreck, but oh well, that's racing. All right, heat race in the book. I think it went way better than qualifying. Kart's handling great. You know what? I'm just gonna keep doing what I do and keep fucking with the kart. I was maybe three or four cars behind Demers, moving up good, and then just got caught up in a wreck. Fell back, ran a couple guys down, passed them, and then stayed behind. I don't know a number, but I don't know what. I think it's 71. The Comet, the Eagle. He was just driving in the corners a little bit too hard. And but other than that, I mean, kart's great. Motor pulls like a freight train. So now I'm double guessing my gearing options because it has so much pull. I'm like, I can keep dropping teeth, which is gonna screw me in the end. So I'm not gonna touch gearing. I'm just gonna keep working on the chassis. How's the shoulder? Let's just not talk about that right now. This definitely is the last race that I do, and for a while. But I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. Just let your dad do it. So qualifying in the books. Bryce, dead last, popped the chain. Remember, tip, new chain will stretch over time. So you have to check on your chain tension. We haven't looked at the go-kart. We haven't touched the go-kart. It's just been fast, so we said, okay, it's good, don't touch it, and we should have touched it and look at the chain. So that happened. Kelvin, P6 and light. We had pole until he caught lap traffic. No, that's just qualifying. That shit happens. But very good. Good results from both these guys. Fast. Mikey, I think P16. He was quick. Will definitely in the top 10. So all we got to do is just keep going from there.
Big Willie.
There's Sean. Where's Big Willie?
Willie.
Big Willie. Willie.
Good night, Will.
All right. Hey.
See you, bud.
Good run to the end. Willie went purple and heavy. Bryce popped another chain, but we figured it out now. His dad needs to pay attention more to a motor mount.
Who's supposed to check it?
Mikey did good. Mikey finished ninth in his heat. And then the Zinger pulled out a win. And then winners, you know what winners go to? It's my first time ever coming to this place. Steak and Shake. Winners go Steak and Shake.
Who's not that good?
Corn-fed strip clubs. Or how we call it, how Chuck calls it, church. Guys, it was a great day. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow's gonna be another great day.
He needs Jesus.
I can't wait. That's a code word. I don't want to tell you the code word for that. I'm just happy to spend time with friends, and I'm missing my dogs, and the wife. Don't forget, I'm missing the wife too. But definitely have a good time. Can't wait for tomorrow. Let's get after it.